Right, in winter, if you're foraging for food, a lot of things you might be able to get hold of are herbs. So there's plenty of wild herbs like marjorans and oreganos around. Other things you might see or look up anyway on the internet, there's wild cabbage, you see quite a lot. That's a brassica family. There's fat hen, Fathen. There's shepherd's purse. There's another thing as well that you can find a lot of. Watercress, if you be careful when you're collecting that. So it'll be be a bit hazardous if it's near water. You want to be make sure you're harvesting that with someone else, just in case you fall in. There's goosegrass, which is available most years, most of the time of the year, and that's that sticky plant that I talk about, and that's in a lot of my videos. So that's the goosegrass or sticky plant. There's Alexanders, and there's still a few early winter, or even throughout the whole of winter, depending where you're living in the world. You might see quite a few mushrooms as well around. There's plenty of nettles, although I think they make better eating in springtime. And there's obviously the lamb's lettuce, which I've done a video before, quite a few videos on lamb's lettuce. They're available nearly all year round, unless you've got a very, very severe winter. There's yarrow as well, which is really another good one. Dandelions, which you can get pretty much every day of the year. Milk thistle is another one that you'll see a lot. There's some other thistles which I think are edible as well, but milk thistle is one that people talk about anyway, or even if not edible, medicinal values anyway. It can be stewed like rhubarb, as I've heard some as well, but I'm not certain about that. Wild truffles, but you're probably going to need a dog or a pig to find them. You can actually grow wild truffles at home. You can get trees with the spores infused into them, and they take anywhere up to 5 years to start producing. But then once they start producing, you'll get a small harvest each year, because we're going to make sure that you leave some of them in each year as well to increase the spore levels. But they're definitely some good stuff, some good eating in winter, but it's slower going. Some of this, actually saying that, some of the slow berries will still be around from autumn right through to winter. You still see some slow berries. That's a blackthorn, and I've got a video on the blackthorn bush. And just other things as well, like apples in autumn and winter. Some of them will stay on the tree, so if you're foraging, that's fine. And also just consider as well in autumn to collect excess apples and store them in the right conditions, and I've done a video on that as well. And you can have fruit all year round. Fresh is obviously best, but you can't always get that if you're living in the UK climate. Okay, take care, and goodbye.